and they're already at 10. Looking to tie last year's winning record.
Clark from way downtown and knocks it down.
Caitlyn Clark is on fire. She's got moves that leave defenders in the dust. But is the Indiana Fever maximizing her potential? Take this game against the Storm, for example. Lou Samuelson, Clark's college teammate, entered the game, and it was like magic. A quick look, a perfect pass, and bam! Clark nails a shot. These two have a connection, a chemistry that could elevate the entire team. But here's the rub. Samuelson only played 4 minutes. Meanwhile, Christie Wallace logged 17 minutes and, well, didn't score a single point. It wasn't an isolated incident either. Against the Sky, Clark dished a beautiful pass to a wide-open Wallace, only to see the shot miss. The frustration is clear. Clark is cooking, but the supporting cast isn't always clicking. This isn't some knock on Wallace, but it begs the question. Is Coach Sides putting the Fever in the best position to win? In basketball, surrounding your star with players they mesh with is a no-brainer. Imagine the damage Clark and Samuelson could do together. Right now, it feels like the Fever are leaving points on the table, and ultimately, the ones who suffer are the fans, and of course, Clark herself. This drop is even more baffling when you consider Samuelson's scorching shooting. We're talking elite level here. 41.5% from three-point land and a ridiculous 94% accuracy at the free throw line. These are not the stats of a player who deserves to be glued to the bench. Meanwhile, Christie Wallace is logging significant minutes with far less impressive results. Her scoring, rebounding, and assists all pale in comparison to Samuelson's. It gets even stranger when you realize the Fever is paying Samuelson a near-max salary. It's like having a Ferrari in the garage and choosing to commute by bicycle. This situation hurts not just Samuelson, but Clark as well. Imagine the space Clark would have to operate if Samuelson was drawing defenders away with her shooting prowess. Clark could be even more unstoppable. Frankly, it wouldn't be a surprise to see Samuelson blossom into a star for another team next season if the Fever keeps her under wraps. But wait, there's more! After a recent loss, Coach Sides pointed the finger at Clark, claiming she needed to be more aggressive.
Yeah, I think sometimes she's being a little too unselfish at times. I think she had 13 assists the other night against Chicago. She is going, if you're open, she's going to hit you. I think she turns down some shots. I'd like her to take some shots that when she comes off, she knows she has the green light.
Hold on a second, Coach. Clark is already facing double and triple teams every night. It's a defensive war zone out there, and Sides isn't doing much to help. She's not designing plays to free Clark from these suffocating defenses, and she's not capitalizing on the attention Clark attracts to create opportunities for her teammates. It's like Sides expects Clark to be a one-woman show, forgetting that basketball is a team effort. The Fever needs to wake up and smell the coffee. They're sitting on a gold mine in Samuelson, and Coach Sides needs to adjust her strategy to empower both Clark and her teammates. This team has the potential to be explosive, but if they don't start playing smarter, not harder, they could be facing a long, frustrating season. This situation is even more baffling when you consider the impact Clark has on the game. Defenders swarm her every possession, creating a golden opportunity for her teammates. But where are the plays to exploit this? We see predictable plays that are easy to defend, like the Fever are playing with one hand tied behind their back. Clark is a phenomenal passer with exceptional court vision. Imagine the scoring opportunities she could create for her teammates with a system designed to do just that. Right now, it's give the ball to Clark and hope for magic. She's already amazing, but with the right system, 30-point games and a pile of assists could become the norm. This lack of tactical adjustments is glaring. When something isn't working, Coach Sides seems to have no plan B. It's frustrating to see so much potential wasted. Clark deserves a system that empowers her and her teammates, not one that leaves them floundering. Lexie Hull is another victim. A strong defender with great chemistry with Clark, she's also getting fewer minutes than she should. Last year, Hull averaged around 18 minutes per game. This season, that number has dipped to around 9 minutes per game. Hull is a defensive force. During her rookie season, she impressed with her ability to disrupt plays and guard multiple positions. This season, with less time on the court, the Fever's defensive efficiency has suffered. Opponents are scoring more points in the paint, and the team struggles to contain drives to the basket areas where Hull excelled. And that's not only it. The on-court connection between Clark and Hull is undeniable. They played together at Stanford, and that familiarity translates beautifully into the professional game. They anticipate each other's movements, leading to open shots and easy steals. With Hull seeing less court time, this synergy is underutilized, hindering the Fever's offensive flow. The reduced role for Hull sends a confusing message. Here's a young player who showed promise in her rookie year. But for some reason, her playing time is dwindling when Clark needs it more than ever to shine. This doesn't just hurt the Fever now, it sends a worrying message. Clark isn't just a star player, she's a phenomenon bringing new fans to the WNBA. But instead of building around her and maximizing her impact, the Fever seem content to keep her on a leash. It's like winning the lottery and stuffing the ticket in a drawer. The Fever have a generational talent, but they're not putting her or the team's future in a position to succeed. Management needs to wake up and realize this is about more than just wins this season. It's about building a foundation for the Fever and the WNBA as a whole.
The one thing that I love that she's bringing to her sport, more people want to watch. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it up. Caitlyn Clark is the reason why a lot of great things is going to happen for the WNBA. I'm rooting for Caitlyn because I've been in that seat before. I've walked that road before. I hope she kills.
Time is running out for the Indiana Fever. Caitlyn Clark could be the face of the WNBA for years to come. But to reach her full potential, she needs a team that has her back. The Indiana Fever need a serious rethink, both on the court and off. The fans deserve to see Clark and the team at their best, and frankly, Clark deserves a team that matches her dedication to winning. Right now, the Fever are in danger of squandering a golden opportunity. Clark is a generational talent, and the way things are going, it feels like they're determined to waste it. Imagine the future. Clark's chemistry with Samuelson ignored. Sides clinging to ineffective strategies. This could stunt Clark's development, shake her confidence, and even push other talented players out the door. The long-term impact on Clark's career is especially worrisome. She has the potential to be legendary, but she needs the right environment to flourish. If the Fever aren't that environment, who's to say she won't explore greener pastures down the line? And what about the fans? The excitement Clark brought could easily turn to frustration if they don't see results. The Fever are racing against the clock. Every game, every misstep takes them further away from a potential golden era. This isn't just about this season. It's about the franchise's future. How much longer will it take for them to realize their mistake? And when they do, will it be too late? There's still hope, though. Her name is Caitlyn Clark. She's the kind of player who can transform a franchise. But the Fever needs to wake up and be the team she deserves. So what should happen? Should Coach Sides be shown the door or given another chance? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more and like the next video.